everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. We're still off site, but we can still do beer reviews, and that's the beauty of what we do here. Let's do a Saranac beer. This is their Saranac 4059 Porter. I got this in a multi-12 pack back in December 2015. I've never had it before. It's this really cool label of this snowy mountain peak Porter mountain here. Talk about here the 4th generation family brewery. We've got a bottle on date here, named from the height of the Porter Mountain, and no kidding, Porter Mountain. You'll hold its roasted character and full flavor in high regard as well. That's really all they tell you about it. You've got it's considered a robust porter. You've got 5.2% ABVs, 42 IBUs, English Golding, North Down and Fugel hops, North American two-row caramel, and UK chocolate malt. So Saranac is a beer in a brewery that I think really has done a phenomenal job with trying to keep up with this craft market. But honestly, I think, in my opinion, they're also one of the top, 5 or 6 that created the whole craft brew craze. So their beers are very economical. They're not that expensive. They don't wow you all the time, but for the price versus the quality of what I call non-craft beers, I think they definitely hold their place very well. So this looks just like a porter should be. It's black as night. Can't see through it. There's almost no head, but this is very common with Saranac beers. It's something a lot of people don't like, and it's something a lot of people do like. I think it lends to a little bit more drinkability, but it doesn't lend to that, what I call that wow factor of that explosion of this amazing aroma or frothy foamy head. But they're all very filtered. All their beers are. There's not a lot of residualness to it, but I mean, this is as black can be. And also, most Saranac beers don't have a huge aroma. This one it's got definitely some roastedness to it. Definitely can, smell the malts, maybe a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of caramel, very little bit. Definitely has that little kind of chocolate coffee tinge to it, but from an aroma perspective, it's not very exciting. So let's get into it. Cheers. Tastes better than it smells, I can tell you that. It's got a nice kind of mouthfeel to it. It's a porter, so it's not too thick. It's got a real, very subtle chocolate flavor. This one's more coffee, at least what I'm getting. Coffee, roasted malts. It's not very sweet. It's more on the dry side. It finishes really fast. Most of their beers are very thin in texture. There's not a lot of mouthfeel to them, and they just dissipate really quickly, and boom, they're done. It's easy to drink. It's definitely something that I think, from the mass appeal is what I call it, a lot of people would like it. So where I reserve these beers, I don't hold them on that high pedestal of a lot of the other craft breweries or porters. I personally would probably give this a 2 out of a 5 of our rating scale. I wouldn't buy it again. It's not bad. Probably finish it. Maybe I won't. But where I think beers like this are really beneficial in the market is if you have somebody who's like, oh no, I don't like dark beers. I only drink lagers, or I only drink Hefeweizens. This is a great example of introducing somebody to a beer of a different color, a different texture, a whole different mold, and it's very drinkable. It's very easy for them to attempt to like it. Now, if you're a craft brewery head and you're used to really high quality beers, this is not the beer for you. But here again, this is also the niche. Well, it's not even a niche. I shouldn't use that word. That's a disrespect to Saranac. This is also where I think this beer has been so successful, and this brewery has been so successful, because these beers do lend to pleasing the masses. So let us know if you've tried it. Please leave comments on our YouTube channel. We upload all the time.